Okay, so if you found your way here, you probably have your new Atris thermal scope in hand and ready to get it zeroed in. So let's get after it. The left side turret is the encoder. There is a button there on the side of the encoder. Give it a long press. You'll see that that engages the main menu, and the first item is gun profile. Now the Atris can save 5 different zeros, and we call those gun profiles. I'm going to give it a quick press to enter, and you'll see there is the table. Now this table is empty because we haven't assigned any information to it just yet. But the cool thing about the Atris is that not only can you zero it in for 5 different rifles, but you can nickname those gun profiles. So you can put the distance that you zeroed it in and the name of the gun that you've assigned to it. Really helpful when you want to come back and reference what gun profile was saved to what gun and for what distance it is sighted in. So we are going to give it a quick press to select. Now you'll also notice that the currently selected gun profile is displayed on the status bar, the left bottom of your screen. We just selected gun profile 1, and so you'll see G1 is down there. We're going to give it a long press and back up out of the sub menu, and we're going to come down to zeroing. Okay, so there's 3 data points you need to put in here. The first is, what is the zero distance that you want to assign this to? What is the gun? And then the actual zero functioning. So let's give it a quick press. Distance is 25 yards by default. We're going to give it another quick press. We'll bring up the adjustment arrows, roll that encoder forward, and change it to, let's do 100 yards. Okay. Once that is there, we'll give it another quick press. Adjustment arrows disappear. We're going to roll that down to gun. Now it says currently NA. That means not assigned. We're going to give that a quick press, enter there. Now, this is very much what you're likely to see on your scope. Once you create different gun names, they will be remembered by the system and they will display here in list form. But in a new scope, there's none pre-assigned, so we have a plus symbol. So give it a quick press, and here we go. There's a way to tap in the information. We're going to roll this over to symbol, and let's put in the name 556. So we'll do 5, press 6, oh, back up. If you need to delete like I do there, you can simply delete one out. 5, 6. And if you have multiple 556, you could do something clever like, 556 number 1. If you have multiple guns you want to remember. You can put in whatever name that you want. I think you get 7 characters to make that happen. And then you simply roll it to enter. If I can get it there. Press enter, and you are done. So you see the black cursor is still on the plus symbol. Let's roll that up to 556. Give the encoder a quick press. I'm going to press it again to select. Then we will long press to exit out. And there you can see we have our distance assigned at 100. And the gun is 556 number 1. We're going to roll this down to the 0. Now this is the function where you're actually going to zero the scope. And the first step is it's going to ask you to confirm your target distance. And of course, we've got a target distance preset at 100 yards. We'll say OK. So here is the screen that you're going to do all of your shooting and saving from. And you've got a couple of options here. You can see save and exit. So once you're done making your zero, you can save and exit safely without erasing anything. And then there's also this one here, which is called Save and Stay. So if you're still making an adjustment and you want to make an adjustment, save it, but you don't want to leave the zeroing function, then you can use that to save your data. And of course, we've got the snowflake here. And if we turn that on, it will freeze the screen. I'll show you that in just a second. Here you can magnify within the zeroing function. So if you want to zoom in on your target after you've frozen it, you can certainly do that. And of course, left, right, up, down. So let's just say that we want to make a shot. So we're going to simulate a sight-in procedure here. Okay, so you can see our crosshairs are right on the bullseye of our target. And we're going to fire a shot. Bang. And you can see that the point of impact is a little right and a little high. And we need to make that correction. So here's what we're going to do. We'll roll down to the snowflake. We'll give it a quick press on the encoder. Up come the adjustment arrows. We're going to center the crosshair back over our bullseye. And when it's there just perfect, we are going to roll that to on. And the screen is going to freeze, keeping the crosshair right on top of the bullseye. Give it a quick press to remove the adjustment arrows. And now we will roll down to our left-right adjustment. A quick press brings up the adjustment arrows. And here we can take our crosshair and move it to our observed point of impact. Roll down to up, down, left, right. Here we go. That's about right there. Quick press to get rid of the adjustment arrows. So now you can see the crosshairs on the bullseye where we made our shot. And now we are moving the crosshairs to our observed point of impact. And once we have that hovering over, we're going to come right up to save and stay, press the button, and boom, the crosshairs will move perfectly for you. I would recommend that you shoot another round just to make sure, and you can tweak the adjustment if needed. But when you're done, just roll up to save and exit, give it a quick press, and you are back at the zeroing submenu. You're essentially done here. But let me show you one more thing. So we're going to give it another long press. We're going to roll it up to gun profile, quick press, and now you can see that our gun profile G1 has been populated with all the correct data. 100 yards, 5.56 number 1 is our gun, and there's our left, right, up, down corrective variables. Long press to exit, long press to exit. You are done. Have fun and good luck, and thank you for the business, and we'll see you next time.